Hello, Call of Duty Access. This is Time Itself, and today I have a game of Domination on Fuel for you. Fuel is one of the largest maps in Modern Warfare 2. It offers lots of different routes to get from one side of the map to the other, and doesn't offer a really good spawn trap to get another team into. And just because of how far apart the Domination flags are, it's possible to hold A and C and not B. And you look at this map and the points kind of line up. And so being able to do that is a bit of a surprise. I'm just going to hug the side of the building here with my mini Uzi and look for anybody who's coming along from the other way. Sniper there, easy kill. And then I'm going to try and clean up anybody coming in from the back of B. But let's talk about the B flag here. There are 2 points you can take it from that aren't in that room. The first is inside of the building right here. And of course you can take the flag from on the point inside this room. Don't forget that people can hop in through that glass window right there in front of the flag. But you can also take the flag from outside of the building, in this corner right here. Pretty useful, especially when you can't get through the B warehouse there. And this probably sounds kind of crazy, but I normally avoid taking a point from spots like that in a game to keep the other team from seeing them and to keep them from knowing that I know where they are. Well, that sounds like some kind of crazy psychology game, doesn't it? And right there we just lost A. I've watched this video several times and I can't figure out exactly how they got back there. It's entirely possible that they spawned back at A since we pushed them out at C. That's a really common thing to happen on this map. It's so big that as we move in to lock a team down on a flag, they just spawn on the other side of the map. And for some reason the buildings around the spawn points at A and C are really inviting to go run around in, and that moves the spawn pretty easily too. At any rate, this is where coordination and communication come into play, because as a team you want to take one of the flags, that either the one that they just spawned at, you want to push them back off of it, or you want to take the one they left. A lot of the time that's a split-second decision you have to make, just considering how many people you have in their old spawn, how many of them have respawned in the new spawn, and just kind of the magnetism, which is something you have to figure out based on the maps. What this guy's doing, getting on top of a building and using a stinger to shoot our air support down, it's just like a big "please come kill me" sign. But that stinger guy has respawned back at C, and I need to go take care of him. But he's probably shooting down a UAV or counter UAV, and it's just an easy kill on him for one of those low kill streaks. I'm thinking, do I want the mini Uzi or the spaz? Well, against one guy at unknown range, I think I'll take the mini Uzi. Anyway, now that I took care of that guy, I need to go back and try and fill in any gaps in our defense, which this side over here, nobody's watching it. Well, I guess we got one over there, but I need to come in here and make sure nobody gets out through this side. Also, considering I have a silenced weapon, it's kind of fun to sit over here since they might just happen to think that no one is over here, and I get some easy kills. Now, I was working on picking this guy off, but somebody fires a stinger at that Harrier, and that's an immediate I need to go back and get him too, since that he'll pull the spawn back to C. I'm going to go ahead and avenge the Harriers here, and I'm going to drop my spaz for his assault rifle. That's going to be pretty useful on this larger map. He even has FMJ on it. That's kind of nice. The A spawn, especially on this map, is just prone to getting overrun. You go in there and see Shore's on the building. Real Link is down below looking at the guys trying to kill him, and they're not going to keep spawning there for too long. Really, the best thing I can do is to try and get anybody who gets out, try to make them want to camp back further, and every time I see a red dot spawn back by C, run back and take it before more of them respawn back there. When we do swap flags, like we're in the process of doing here, the really important thing to remember is not to lose the center flag, the one that you should keep, in this case B. So I turn around before we've even finished clearing the guys off of A, because I want to keep them from getting over to B. And that is the single fastest way to lose map control. The Roadrunner here takes my kill right from under my nose, and I can't jump over that wall apparently. Now if you've been paying attention, you would have noticed I get a UAV, a counter UAV, and I still don't have my 3rd kill streak yet. That's because I'm running an emergency airdrop. Kind of odd. And that's because I've got an 8 kill streak, a little on the higher side, and nothing to help them get there besides that UAV and counter UAV. But the UAV and counter UAV aren't useless to my teammates like a lot of my other kill streaks would be. And they really help the team as a whole quite a bit. So if I can get those regularly and then an emergency airdrop every once in a while, that's really pretty good. So it's a kind of fun kill streak to run. And with this team, I know that they're going to help me pick up my emergency airdrop, so I don't have to worry about it getting stolen on me. We're dominating, they spawn at A, I throw a stun grenade there already. I don't want those guys to turn around and look at where I'm coming from. If they're going to get on that point, I want them still to be looking at the point. It makes for an easy double C4 kill there. So that would be an example of moving a team off a spawn that they just started spawning on pretty quickly. Just move them off of it, and now they're going to get ready to take B. I'm expecting we're going to let them take C here, and I can go ahead and call in this emergency airdrop without having to worry about where they're spawning. And as I do this, I'm telling my team where the airdrop is coming in, so they know what's going on too. I'll check behind me, but some guy is in the room directly above me. This is bad news. And I can try and sneak out there, but he's likely to look out the window and shoot me in the back. So my teammate comes over, and he says, yeah, you're good. I'll cover you, and he won't get out of that room and shoot you. And I grab the 2 more important care packages out of the lot, and head up to go ahead and take care of that guy. I'm probably an idiot, or I don't know what it is, but I ignore these ammo crates. I have a scavenger, I have a marathon, and, but what can I say? I'd like to keep killing them with their own guns, so I don't need more ammo. I can leave those to my teammates. It's also fun to bait the other team with them. I probably figured out pretty fast that we're not taking those for a reason, but still funny to watch them run over and try to take an ammo crate and die for it. Yeah, you just got resupplied. Not quite in the way you were intending. I meant to kill that guy, or at least grab the ledge as I fell down and get into the room, so now I'm in a tight spot. This is not where I want to be. They spawn over by those transformers and in that other building, and I am just way too much room to cover on my own. Best I can do is try to sneak along up there and get into this room again. Luckily for me, no one spots me and I make it out of there unscathed. Now we need to retake B. That's really rather important. And I've got quite a few teammates over towards B, so I think the best thing I can do here is to try to make sure no one gets through the middle of the map, and maybe even over towards A. Most people are going to come up this street or through the building that I had been in just a second ago, right here. And there we have B, and I'm already in position to help lock down this spawn, as best as we really can. Spawning back in the transformers is probably the most control we can have over them. But as you see there, it's pretty easy to get shot over the side of that wall. That means someone watching over the right side of the map now, keeping them from getting into the big open area and into the bottom of the B building. It's kind of a risky job. It takes a while for them to run over there, so moving back and forth, checking it every once in a while, and letting a different teammate come from a slightly different angle is a pretty good idea. And here I've noticed another red dot behind our main line, and need to come back and make sure that teammate doesn't have any problems taking care of him. No issue, but it helps to play it safe. And then some guy spawns at A. I don't know if he's shooting or he fired a stinger, but this is another case where I need to go back and make sure they don't start spawning on the other side of the map. Why on earth he thinks it's a good idea to stand on top of the building and announce his presence and let people come back and try and kill him, it cannot be a good idea. But yeah, so we'll lock him back down at C. I'd say it's probably more disorienting for them spawning on opposite sides of the map every minute or so, but at the same time it is easier for us if we can lock them into one side of the map. It takes a little more situational awareness to recognize when they've moved to spawn, when they've gotten comfortable and think they're camped in, or when they've finally made an organized push to some objective. For example, an organized team might try to start tacking in outside at B and take it from the outside spots. Maybe even then rush A and let us come through C before we'd realized what had happened. But that's really the reason why you want to keep pressuring the points that they do have. And contest everything they've got and make them work for it. Even if it is a bad idea to dominate, you want to make them think that they don't want to be at this spawn anymore. Hopefully they'll be even more reckless in trying to get out of the spawn trap, and that's when you can really rack up some good kills. Well, or you can just do what Shore's done today and run into their spawn with a shotgun. That works too. Only so many people can do that. You can't get your entire team in there, it doesn't work. Anyway, 26-1, not half bad, and what a slaughter. Well, thanks for watching.